So there is this story that brother Noman Ali Khan, he kind of made it to make it easy for his daughter to learn some of these Arabic words that are mu'annas. During a harb, a soldier was daydreaming, looking at a star in the sky until the shams came up. When he snapped out of it, he realized that he was the only nafs left on the battlefield surrounded by nar. So he used a dal full of water to make a sabil all the way to Sefer Ard in this dunya, in the hot blowing rih. He was desperately looking for a bi'r to draw water from, as there was no souq nearby where he could buy some water. In his search, he finds an empty dar, inside which he finds a ka'as full of khamr. He is tempted, despite his fear of Jahannam, to take a sip, but wards off his temptation and uses his asfa to strike the drink. All the words in red are feminine words, mu'annas. These are ism that are mu'annas. And why are they, which category do they fall in? Well, Arab said so. We have this table that enumerates all of these words. There are more words in Arabic that are feminine, but this is a more common list. Harb, battle. Shams, sun. Nar, fire. Nafs, soul. Dal, bucket. Sabil, way. Ard, land. Rih, wind. Bi'r, well. Dar, house. Ka'as, cup. Khamr, wine. Jahannam, hellfire. Aswa, it's a staff or a stick, like a chadi. Dunya means world or lure. Suq is market. So this is a list of common Arabic words that are mu'annath. So alhamdulillah, we have completed at least our section about grammar. We learned about the three kinds of words in Arabic: ismun, fi'lun, harfun. We talked a little bit about each of them. Ism is like a noun in English, but a bit more. Telltale signs of ism is presence of tanween, makes it, you will tell that that word is an ism. Presence of al, the letter ta marbuta at the end tells you it's an ism, and some of the words with meme, often the words with meme are ism. Fi'l is like a verb, but a bit more. It's an action done in a time period. There are three kinds of fi'l: mad, mudari', and amr. Harf is a particle. It makes no sense on its own unless it is followed by another word. Ism has four properties. It has the gender, jins, adad, number. It's either ma'rifa or nakira, and it has i'rab. The jins, meaning an ism will either be mudhakkar or mu'annath. Adad, it will either be mufrad, one, muthanna, two, or jama, more than two. Ta'arif, the ism will either be ma'rifa, meaning definite, or it will be nakira, meaning indefinite. I'rab, this is something that we don't have an English equivalent. This is the ending of the word changes and tells us the role the word is playing in the sentence. I'rab, it can be raf, it can be nasb, it can be jar. These are the four properties, inshallah, of every ism. We studied only about the first property, the jins. The Arabic word is either mudhakkar or mu'annath. Some of the clues that help us: mu'annath words, if the word is talking about a female, a person has a gender female, that word is a mu'annath word. Words that end in ta marbuta mostly are mu'annath. Words that end in alif mamduda and alif maqsura sometimes are mu'annath. The plurals of non-humans are mu'annath. Body parts that occur in pairs, that word is a mu'annath word. Names of countries and cities are often mu'annath, and then there is a list of words that just is mu'annath because the Arabs said so. So that's that. And then inshallah ta'ala, let's move on to the second section of our class, and that is about our book. Actually, let's look at the books, a picture of the books first. Let's give me a second here. Okay, these are the books, inshallah, we plan to use. These are the Medina Arabic course books, and there are 3 textbooks, book 1, 2, and 3. They are published by different publishers. The ones we have, they were published by Language of Quran Institute in Toronto. They are publishing these books and selling them non-profit. So that's the cheapest printing that you will get of these books. So this is how it kind of looks. Okay, the 3 books. First part, it says دروس اللغة العربية لغير ناطقين بها by Dr. Fi Abdul Rahim. Book 1, 2, and 3. These are the 3 books. So then I wanted to talk a little bit about Dr. Abdul Rahim, because we're reading his books. We should know a little bit about him. Dr. Abdul Rahim was born in Tamil Nadu, India. He majored in English language and literature. And then he went to Al-Azhar University in Cairo, and he got his PhD in Arabic. He was then employed by the Islamic University in Medina to teach Arabic to non-native speakers, so people like us. And to do that job, to teach Arabic to non-native speakers, he wrote these books. So he devised this course to teach his students. And this was way back in 1970. These books have been used by many schools, colleges, and universities. Dr. Abdul Rahim, he's an ocean of knowledge. And I would like to express our gratitude to him and for this resource that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is allowing us to use, and for Dr. Saab that he wrote these. May these become a sadaqah jariyah for him, inshallah. So we looked at the books, we learned a little bit about Dr. Abdul Rahim, and now we go on to the book itself. Okay, so we have the book, and this is an online version of it that I'm using for this recording. The beginning, the book says, Durus al-Lugha al-Arabiya. Durus is the plural of the word dars. Dars means lesson. Durus means lessons. If I were to ask you, this word durus, is it a muzakkar word or a mu'annath word? And I will say again, durus is the plural for the word dars. It means lessons. Is this a muzakkar word or a mu'annath word? Hopefully you said mu'annath. The reason was we said plurals of non-humans, that word is mu'annath in Arabic. So this word durus is mu'annath. Al-lugha, the language. Al-Arabiyya, Arabic. Arabic language lessons. Then it says li ghayr an-natiqeen biha, for non-native speakers. Li for ghayr, other than. Natiqeen is someone who is like a pronouncer of it, for those who cannot pronounce it, who cannot speak it, non-native. Al-juz al-awwal. Juz, part. Awwal, first. The first part. Okay, good. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ad-darsul awwal. We are going to try and look at every little thing and pick, inshallah ta'ala, whatever we can. Ad-darsu al-awwalu. We talked about lam at-ta'rif. We said letters alif and lam, al. They are kind of the equivalent of the English article, the definite article, the. So I see al, and then I see the word dars. I already said the word dars means lesson. I said the word al means the. So this is saying the lesson. And the next word is al awwalu. Al, the. Awwal, first. It's an ordinal number. Awwal, first. The first lesson. Okay, inshallah. All right. So the topic is هذا. All right. Now, at the beginning of this class, we talked about long vowels and short vowels. I said that short vowels are indicated by symbols fatha, dhamma, and kasra, and long vowels are indicated after the short vowel on the letter. You also see a corresponding letter. For fatha, to make an elongated sound of fatha, you will see an alif. After the letter with the fatha, you will see an alif. To elongate the sound of dhamma, you will see a waw after the letter with the dhamma. And to elongate the sound of a kasra, you will see a ya after the letter with the kasra. So, if you notice, I am pronouncing this as ha-dha. I'm not saying ha-dha, I'm saying ha-dha. I do see an alif after the dhal, so that I can understand is the elongation of the fatha sound on the dhal, dha. But what about the ha? I don't see an alif, an elongated alif, like an alif letter after the letter ha. This is just a writing, this is just the way they write it. In this script, they do not write the alif after the ha. That's something we just have to get used to. And sometimes you will see that little mark, in Urdu they call it khadi zabar, a small little stick on the letter that's telling you that the sound has to be elongated for 2 harakat. So imagine that there is an alif there, hadha. This word hadha means this. It is a pointing noun. In English we have pointing nouns. We have this, we have that, these, those. We have 4 pointing nouns in English. In Arabic we have a lot more. We have about 10. That's because Arabic is very specific. If you're pointing towards something that is masculine and 1, you have a different pointing noun. If you're pointing towards something that's feminine and say maybe 2, there's a different pointing noun. So they're different based on what you're pointing at. Hadha means this. So we see a picture. Because of the picture, it makes life very easy in the beginning, inshallah. Hadha baytun. Hadha means this. Bait, you see the picture, and hopefully you also know the word. Bait means house. So if I were to literally translate, and remember we said tanween. Tanween generally means the word is indefinite. So baitun actually would translate as a house, indefinite, some house, a house. If I literally translate, this will be hada, this, baitun, a house. This, a house. Something is missing. I don't speak in English, this house. I say, this is a house. Where is the is? Well, there is no is. In Arabic, there is no is. You will just have the subject and you will have the predicate. The is you will have to bring when you're translating in English. Okay? So, hadha baytun, this is a house. Bayt has the tanween, indefinite. This is a house. Next, hadha masjidun. This is a masjid. Hadha babun. See the picture of a door? This is a door. Okay. Hadha kitabun. This is a book. Hadha qalamun. This is a pen. Hadha miftahun. This is a key. We have to keep we have to make sure that we pronounce the long vowels. I should not be saying miftahun. Miftahun would just be a ta with a fatha and then a ha after that. Miftahun. No, I see an alif after the ta. That tells me I have to pronounce the fatha longer, 2 times. Miftahun. Hada miftahun. This is a key. Okay. Hada maktabun. This is a desk. Hada sarirun. This is a bed. Hada kursiyun. This is a chair.